Good morning. It's 27 June, a few days after the Potomac Rayovac, and I'm Michael Hall. What I'd like to do this morning is just give a little recap of the tournament and talk about some of the key components I used to help me with a good finish last week. I finished in 5th place, had 42 pounds, 6 ounces of bass, and what I'm holding here was basically the equipment I used last week to catch all my fish with. And I want to start out by talking about this Grant rod. I've been using Grant rods for over 15 years now. They're by far the best rods made in the world today. They're ultra sensitive, there's a lifetime warranty on them, and what this rod helps me do, it helps me land more of the bites, and it also helps me feel the bites. Now this particular rod here is a Grant All-American. I like their All-American series. You can go out to the Grant Industries website and buy them right off the web, but they're phenomenal rods. Now I want to talk about my reel. As you can tell by my hat, I like Lew's products. All their new spinning reels and their bait casting reels are absolutely amazing. They've got some new spinning reels just out. The Gold 2000 and 3000 spinning reel series are just outstanding. And also, they've got a full complement of bait casting reels. There's a new one out, the Lew's Pro series. I highly recommend those. They're just out, and all the Lew's, especially the BB1 bait casters, are worthy of your consideration because they'll catch you a lot of fish. And my line, I want to talk about the line. I love Gamma fishing line. And what you're looking at here, this is actually Gamma Co-Poly 14-pound test. It's very tough, very strong. It holds up well with abrasions on it. In fact, I caught a couple of really big fish in the tournament, and I didn't realize it, but my line was actually frayed above the hook, and this line was strong enough to get those big fish in. This line also is a very small diameter. It casts very well, and if you get annoyed with tangles, this is the most tangle-free line I've ever used. So again, some of the key components: the Grant rods, the Lew's reels, the Gamma line. And I want to talk just for a minute about last week. It was really hot, and the fish were affected by that heat. And one of the key strategies I used in the tournament was to go a little deeper, especially on low tide, to go out to the drops. And in tidal water, a significant drop to a tidal water Potomac bass is only a foot or two. So I'm not talking about going out 10 feet drops. I'm talking about finding little subtle 1 and 2 foot drops. And then of course, when the tide came in and the water came up, the fish would move and they would go closer to the bank. And so a key strategy I used last week was basically following the fish based on the movement of the low tide to the high tide. So we're getting ready to do another guide trip today. Hopefully we can put some more on-water videos for you with some live action. Just want to tell everybody, get out there now. Now's the time to hit the Potomac River. The fish are biting. They're big, they're healthy, they're mean, and they're hungry. So until we meet again, God bless America.